Well, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got to apologize right up front. I have been so busy doing off-grid projects, I'm forgetting to take video because it does take a lot of time. But I am back. I have 3 to 5 videos in the works as we speak. But today's video has actually nothing to do with our off-grid property. It's our good friend, Kirk. Very good friend of ours. He moved over here a few years ago from the other side of the mountains, and he's about a mile up the road. He's living right now in a little tiny trailer with a little shelter over it. He's got a nice little front porch. But this guy was smart. He's going to start building his cabin next year. But he was a thinker. And of course, there's things, necessities when you live off grid that you're going to need before you even start building. And 2 of those things is an outhouse and a shower house. And this guy has built a phenomenal outhouse and shower house. I almost had him talked into being in the video. He agreed at first, and then he said he couldn't do it. Camera shy, I don't know. It's not easy talking to a camera, and who knows? I told him, I said, hey, this video could go viral and get 1 million views. And maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, let's head up there. And I got to tell you, this guy's got some special touches, is what I'm going to say, when it comes to finishing work. He's got lots of patience. I wish I had the patience. Usually when I have a project, unfortunately, I want to get it done as soon as I can. And sometimes that is not a good idea because then you rush and make mistakes. So let's hop in the truck, take you for a drive up there, and we're going to check out the ultimate shower house, outhouse. We'll let you be the judge. And here's one of the up and future videos I was just talking about. We got a logging truck load of firewood. Brenda and I and our good friends Jeff and Gretchen went in on an entire load. And that's going to be a new video coming up here shortly. So we're going to do a comparison. This is the outhouse that came with his property. Looks like your typical outhouse, right? This nasty, rickety, I don't even know what's inside here. Well, it looks like he's using it for storage, but you can see it's just your basic box with the outhouse seat on it. Your typical spider webs and spiders. As far as outhouses go, this isn't actually that bad. But check out this. Look at this, everybody. This here is the outhouse, and the twin here is the shower house. How cute are these things? Yes, I said cute for a shower house and an outhouse, but I mean, look at this. Special touches. It's got a solar for his fan in the outhouse. So let's check out the outhouse first. Look at that magnificent looking door. Black hinges, black handle. I love the charcoal gray paint. Got a little solar light hanging. Check this out. All right, for starters, look at the beautiful stain and woodwork in this place. I'm telling you right now, even a person from the city that has never used an outhouse would feel very comfortable. He's got a foot pump for water. Look at that. He's got these nice electric candles for nighttime. I think this is just for looks. That's pretty cool. Everything in here he made and has been repurposed. Now, the star of the show is not your typical outhouse. This is actually a composting toilet. I have one that's very similar to this. I believe he bought this one used. He has great big windows for ventilation. And he's got a pop-out window here. And some outhouse rules. So let's do some snooping. So there is his fresh water that's hooked up to the pump, which just goes into a garbage can for easy dumping. That's very smart. And I'm sure this is some toiletries and extra supplies in here. That is his vent tube for his fan that runs the composting toilet, and it only takes 3 watts of power. And for you people out there that don't know about composting toilets, you do. It's a very, very good idea to put all your toilet paper in a container and not in here, because otherwise you will dump this 3 times as fast if you don't put it in here. It's a little weird at first, but let me tell you, it makes a big difference. Check this out. He's even got a little remote to run his lights when he walks in. Very smart. Because, guys, we have 0 light pollution. This is just a little ways from where he actually lives, so all the light you can get, whether it be solar or motion detected solar lights, is very important being off grid. Because without a moon, it is dark up here, really dark. But that being said, we also have phenomenal stargazing. We have the Milky Way that runs right above our properties here, and at night it is spectacular. But guys, what do you think? I mean, this, to me, for an outhouse, I've never seen an outhouse this plush, this cute, pretty, well made. Like I said, he has patience. And obviously you can tell in the details. It took him a while, but you know what? Who cares? Look at the final result of this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Any guy, any woman that has never used an outhouse and came down here, I mean, I've seen, this is better than some restaurant bathrooms I've been in. So, I mean, this is just fantastic. And check out the floor. It's got some nice pavers. Now, if you don't know anything about composting toilets, we'll give you the quick rundown. This is your liquid bucket. I'm not sure how big this one is. I know ours is 2.5 gallons. This is where your solids go. And Brenda and we can go almost 30 days before we have to empty this. And we use cocoa piff, which is a ground up cocoa core. And I think that's what he uses. And then when you're done with your solids, you kind of give this a little turn just to mix up the compost in there. And I got to tell you, we love ours. Absolutely love ours. We bought ours new. It was almost $1,000, but well worth it. All right, here we are on the back side. This is the outhouse here. This is the shower house. He's got a 15-gallon jug here to run his shower. He's also got a battery box, a little shelf here to put his battery. He's got a 12-volt plug in here. His propane tank that runs his instantaneous hot water heater is sitting back there. And he boxed in his hot water tank. Okay, same door and hinges. Check out this ultimate off-grid shower. Built himself a nice little bench to take off your shoes and socks. That is a little bit of portable propane heater, so when it gets chilly. The floor is pavers, but he's got a rubber mat and gravel, so the water just literally runs off the mat and into the gravel. He's got some distressed roofing material. And there again, there's another remote to run his lights. Got the shower. And behind the doors is his instantaneous Camp Lux hot water heater. The on and off switch. So what do you guys think? This is pretty cool, huh? See, a lot of people want to get building right on their cabin as soon as possible. But what they're forgetting is, at the end of the day, when you're done building your cabin, you're hot, you're sweaty, you got sawdust all over you. Where are you going to take a shower? Now, for us, when we were building our cabin, we had our trailer, our Jayco Baja trailer. So that's where we take our showers. So, but he did not have that option. So he definitely saw into the future that you need a couple things, and especially a bathroom. As a guy, yeah, sure, you can go outside, but when it's cold, when it's hot, you saw the temperature on the truck, it's 102 right now. It is hot. Who wants to go out in the sticks to go to the bathroom? So he did everything right. And I got to tell you, every time I come up here and look at these, I'm in wow. I mean, a lot of people are in wow. They come and they're like, oh my, this is not what I had envisioned. Well, guys, what do you think? Pretty sweet, isn't it? Yeah, he should be very proud. And again, here on RB Outdoors NW, it's not always about us and what we're doing or not doing. We want to help anyone that is thinking about maybe going off grid or buying some off grid property and even maybe living there part time. This would be a great idea. Wives, girlfriends, granddaughters, grandparents, no hesitation. Because I've been camping a lot, and sometimes when you're with the wife or girlfriend or other ladies and the rest of them, I mean, it's sometimes it's not a good thing. But let me tell you, these, you might, I'll say this thing. He's got one thing missing. It just dawned on me. One thing is missing. Crucial. I did not see a stack of Field and Stream in the outhouse. You got to have a little rack with 12 issues of Field and Stream, to get your reading time in. So, Kirk, when you're watching this, I expect some Field and Stream or maybe even some Outdoor Life or something like that. But anyway, I'd love to hear you guys' comments because to me, this is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I've used a lot of outhouses in my camping and hiking and backpacking, and nothing ever compares to any of this. I'd love to hear your comments, suggestions, anything like that. Actually, I see Kurt coming up the driveway right now. So we are just finishing just in time. So we're not even going to have to show his face, even though I would like him to. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Like I said, I've got a lot more videos coming out. We're going to be showing you our cistern buried tank, 1,500 gallons. We'll be cutting a log truck full of wood and a whole lot more. And again, thank you so much for watching RB Outdoors NW, and we'll see you soon.